on this show, ladies and gentlemen, I really need to state this at the beginning. Get Over Yourself is all about what Mia and I hope you immediately get what we are about, and that is learning to take ourselves and our problems a lot less seriously than we normally do. We're not here to shrink your problems down to a little piece of information. No, no, no. We want our listeners to expand and grow, to become all of what you might be by learning how to express yourselves and taking responsibility for your own life, and by learning to live in the present moment. Now, as you know, and until we get this show rolling a bit more, I'll be bringing in some comments and questions that I receive each week on my website and blog related to my book, as it may take us another couple weeks to get some listener responses here. So I will open our show today with the subject of friendship, based on something a reader asked me about recently. And the question that I want to look at, Mia, is, can men and women actually be friends? Now, before you respond, and forgive me, everybody, for jumping in and hoarding the mic from my wife, but I like to set up the problem with some historical background and context so we can explore the theme in broad terms, rather than just, sharing our opinions. But why I say that is it was thought forever, really, in Western civilization certainly, that men and women could never actually share true friendship because of the inherent sexual attraction that they would feel. But there seems to be a great need today for men and women to drop their competition and the competitive stance that they have, and bond with each other, So maybe we're looking at having to redefine friendship. What do you think?
Well, number one, to have a real friend, it's almost impossible. You and I are friends. Yes, we are married still. And man and woman, yes, I believe they can be friends. I don't see why not, because I believe people are more in a spiritual sense than man or woman. Could be that you were brothers in another life. Now you're man and woman, and you can be good and true friends. But anyway, finding a friend, it's very difficult. Sometimes there's, a little older woman that can be friends with a younger man, or vice versa. And there's not always a sexual. I disagree that even though the history said men and women cannot be friends, I believe men and women can be friends.
You believe that that inherent sexual attraction doesn't get in the way of complete communication? I mean, because if a guy has got his eye on a woman, he's going to use that friendship thing.
Well, but I'm talking about you can be friends with somebody who you don't have a sexual attraction. You have men friends and woman friends, and you don't have a sexual attraction for every person that comes near you. I believe that men and women can be. Yeah, sometimes you might think, you might start getting confused after all in a relationship with a friendship between man and woman. You might once in a while, when you're weak, feel, well, maybe we should have been married because we are such good friends, or question yourself that way. That's just a common thing, because you think, well, we are such a great friends, how come we are not married?
Well, that's what I was about to say. Look, don't you think that men, I'm speaking from a man's standpoint, don't you think that men, at least today, are using the idea of friendship in order to get sex with women? Isn't that the latest ploy that guys are using?
Of course, some guys will use that. Of course, I just want to be your friend. Oh, why can't we just have sex without any involvement?
Right.
We are such a good friends, and we have needs. And those are our excuses.
Friends with benefits, right?
Yeah. Excuses that can be used. So, truly, if you're a true friend, you don't want to have sex with your friend, because I do not have sex with my friends, man or woman, just for fun. Even if you are in a dire despair of having sex, you can do something else. But yeah, of course, people use whatever they have. So men will come along the woman, say, I just want to be your friend, when truly there's an intention. A woman can do the same with a man. I just want to be your friend. And behind that intention, there's always going to be exception to the rules, of course, that men and women can be friends. But yeah, the fact that it's going to be some attraction once in a while, that happens.